challenging you.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table.
I'm so excited to see this match. Let's go.
Checks with the projectile. Oh no, whiffs the driving. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
I can't wait to see what kind of fight this will be. Hold up.
Gets down. Grabs him.
That's right.
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Their choices here could set things off.
Combo with the target out. KO.
Time for a breather.
Right, you remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
I bet they're wondering how to play things from here on out.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
It appears they're checking each other out.
Showing some great fortitude. This is far from over.
They're gauged. This could still go either way.
Oh, yeah, just like that. They're backed up into KO.
A lot to learn from that round.
Death deems you unworthy.
Final round. Fight!
Gotta make sure they respect the fireball. Who's gonna steal this win?
You can't lose your cool here. Stay focused until you get that win. Watch them grow. We can't take our eyes off this one for a second.
Plenty of help, full gates. Let's see some stylish action. Burn down.
Even I'm on edge.
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
It's time to go, go, go.
Stun. You might not want to see this.
Listen up. Now's your chance.
Just shreds them with the critical art. Such a smart play to go for that in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Down and out.
Amazing.
Player one is hot. I'm feeling it.
OMG. Can you teach me how to fight like that?
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side is gonna want to lose this one.
A fight in the real world? This is going to be great.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
These fighter skills will be put to the test here.
Are they trying to slow down the pace with the projectile? Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
I can't wait to see what kind of fight this will be.
Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Are we about to see something?
Ooh, that was almost. Hold your breath.
Ooh,
Nailed it.
I can't believe it. Where do they go from here?
Grabs him.
Huh?
They break forward to pressure the opponent. Easy kick. Reads the overhead wheel and blocks.
Kept cool and blocked the attack.
Projectile to try to change the situation. Can they scrape together a final push? Player 2 chases them down.
Their choices here could set things off.
No worries about that.
You'll get them next time.
We will capitalize on an opening first.
They're both almost done.
Almost no drive gauge left. This one a clean KO. Nice meter awareness. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
Like a phoenix, rising from the dust.
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
With moves like that, they could choreo my next song. That's one way to do it.
Still slugging it out and getting sweaty. Is it time for the mix-up? We have a super... Oh, yeah, just like that. Manages to block the jump-in attack.
You can tell they both want this.
Good decision with that throw. Why are they... just go for it at this range.
What just happened?
Here comes the corner pressure.
It's time to go, go, go!
That was the highest if I've ever seen one.
Were they sink diving? They had their fight.
Challenging you.
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
I'll do my best to provide commentary during the match.
Round one. Fight.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
You can tell how tense the fighters are.
Hops for the throw. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Solid idea. Maybe next time.
You were on the right track. What's coming next?
Player 1 has used up all their drive. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Great work! Just like that.
Don't give up. You've got this.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Fights back out of the corner. Even a throw here will do. Fireball from a very long range. What's next here? They break things off to take a quick breather.
Where do they go from here? This could be anyone's game. Amazing!
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
With moves like that, they could choreo my next song. That must have hurt, I think.
Strings are all together. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Their choices here could set things off.
Blocks the overhead.
Looks like they saw that coming.
Blocks the impact. Great work! Just like that.
You'll get them next time. 1, 2, it's time to go!
One mistake, and this round is going to be over. Max and A cages. They both have a chance to score a big payday. Gotta do better than that.
Kept cool and blocked the attack.
Gotta be below.
I never would have thought of that.
Opts for the critical art.
I never would have thought of that.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out.
That was fire.
master of the fist.
Final
That's a
round.
huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
Well, if you're this strong, maybe you don't need a navigator. Just joking.
Slice the state and this dry drink. Ooh, burnout activates.
Even I'm on edge.
Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Wow! That was a blast!
Next the counter. They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. The throw connects.
I never would have thought of that. Watch out!
Nothing stops this train.
Wow!
Player one is in a very good spot now.
This time...
And whips. They're wide open.
Oh no!
They pick this time to bust this out.
That's wild!
Why are they grabbing? Taking chunks out of each other here. One hook, one move. Are you for real?
Unbelievable!
Akuma!
Player one is showing off $1 million smile now.
I have nothing to fear with someone like that on my side.
challenging you.
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
I'm here for analysis and support.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
It'll be vital to quickly assess your opponent's movements.
Saw that low heavy coming. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
I can't wait to see what kind of fight this will be.
Don't worry, it happens.
Oh, you almost have them.
Twist the throw. Hits.
They close that out in style.
All right, now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
They've come this far. They just need to push a bit more. Push, push.
Jump! Good stuff. Gotta keep it up.
You were on the right track.
It's packed into the corner with pressure building.
Their choices here could set things off.
Drive gate is not looking too good.
What just happened? That's one way to do it.
Gets the combo. Scrapping it out up close. No worries about that.
Don't give up. You've got this.
Are we going to see a comeback? No way. No signs of letting up from out of that corner.
Watch them go.
The air to air is good. And quick. Puts the brakes on the impact.
Nicely blocked.
It's there.
That fight was electric.
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's going to show them you're for real.
They had me shaking my fan light like crazy. Great game.
Round one.
Oh, we're going to run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Neither's ready to step off the stage.
That happens to everyone.
Oh, you almost have them.
Denied up top. Can they utilize the corner?
Hold on.
All right, you're doing well.
You were on the right track.
Hell.
And that's the round.
I bet after that round they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me, but we're going to run it back now.
I'm sure they can use this experience in the next round.
Great work. Just like that.
You'll get them next time.
Uses a target combo as a filler. Still slugging it out and getting sweaty.
What's going to happen next?
Going in? Great work. Just like that. Hey-o.
They close that out in style.
You're on the right track. Get back out there.
Battle techniques? Locked. I need to get this analyzed and back.
challenging you.
All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
Nivies is here to provide support.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
What's their game plan for this fight?
Puts one in the pocket. The impact gets blocked. Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. Low kick doesn't hit. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Knockdown.
I can't believe it.
Gets the jump in. Sweet.
They're on fire. Nicely done.
Was looking for that jump attack. Heading into the end game now. Experiencing burner. Hits it.
That fight was electric.
But right now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
I hope we get more just like that.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
How are they going to get into their sweet spot? It looks like they're looking for opportunities.
They brushes that off and keeps going.
Wow! 1, 2, it's time to go!
Gets a little space with the throw.
Watch them glow!
Barely blocks the jump in. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation will be interesting. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. No worries about that.
Don't give up. You've got this. Ready or not, here we go!
Why are they going in? Hang back! The drive impact doesn't work! No worries. Focus on what's in front of you.
Now it's really on!
The next touch may decide this round.
It's now or never!
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. You're done!
Did you see that?
Pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
Challenging you.
How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Nivies is here to provide support.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
The first move is the most crucial. Do your best.
It's all right. You're doing well.
You were on the right track.
Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Good stuff. Gotta keep it up.
Oh, you almost have them.
That's one huge life lead. Is this going what we think it is? Hey-o.
Time for a breather.
All right, now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
I bet they're wondering how to play things from here on out.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
It appears they're checking each other out.
Side switch out of the corner. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Are things about to flip?
Dashes forward. Brings up the counter. This is going to be huge. There's still a chance here. So little KO.
A lot to learn from that round.
Every loss is a chance to learn. broken!
Your team is challenging you.
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
I'll do my best to provide commentary during the match.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
What's your game plan for this fight? Here we go.
Nothing but air for the impact. Bad spot for a throw. I wonder what the plan is here. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Are we about to see something?
Yeah?
They're switched on.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Got their eye on the air. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
Ooh, that's right.
Can they scrape together a final push? Nails the anti-air.
1, 2, it's time to go.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Idiot!
That fight was electric.
Well read. Keep going.
It appears they're progressing well. I can see a clear path to victory.
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Tops him with the target combo. Goes for the super art.
Where's this going? Watch them grow.
Goes to the overdrive. Denies the jump in. Big throw. Takes a chance with a bump. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here.
This could be the turning point. What's going to happen next?
Brushes that off and keeps going. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Are we going to see a comeback here? You're done!
That was fire.
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
This fight looks like it's really heating up right at the end. Where's this going?
No worries about that.
Don't give up. You've got this.
Both fighters have full super meter. Now we're getting somewhere.
Now it's really on. We can't take our eyes off this one for a second.
The throw connects.
I never would have thought of that.
What now? What a parry.
Wow, that was a blast.
Connects with the throw.
They sure know how to party.
Demon Ray now. Still a chance.
Watch out. I never would have thought of that.
This is the move that every Akuma player wants to hit. I know you are hoping for this head, yo. Son Goku Zutz! On a roll now. Man, who's gonna take this?
Keep an eye on that drive gauge. Unbelievable.
Player one has gotta be feeling.
Challenging you.
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
I'm here for analysis and support.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
These fighter skills will be put to the test here.
Don't worry, it happens.
Oh, you almost have them.
Pressuring them in the corner.
Are we about to see something? What's coming next? You're so close.
Sees it coming and block it.
They close that out in style.
Flex on the round and see what you can use next.
This might be a good time to change up their approach.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
How are they going to get into their sweet spot? It looks like they're looking for opportunities.
They trade hits and now scrapping it out up close.
You can tell they both want this.
They're backed up into the corner.
This could be the turning point.
What are they doing?
That's one way to do it.
Ooh, burnout activates. What a smart throw!
Wow! That was a blast!
They gotta dig down deep here.
It's now or never!
Player two down and out.
Amazing!
Send them home. You got this one.
This is the last round. You don't get another chance.
Throws them.
I never would have thought of that.
Close range projectile. takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
What just happened?
Connects with the throw.
Wow! That was a blast!
Oh my god, connects with the throw.
I never would have thought of that.
Burns out. Point blank range. Oh my god, did they just poke it away?
Oh no!
Drive impact misses.
Now it's really on!
The throw connects.
Wow! That was a blast! Unbelievable!
Player 2.
say something straight to him is like, oh, I'm gonna say something. You need to stop. This is engaging with violence. That's the violence right there. You don't wait till 20 years later when you stop giving niggas bread or bringing the violence to niggas to crack the loop. Or whatever the fuck y'all is. Niggas had a fault. I don't believe that about Joey Crack. I don't believe that. People I don't believe that. So I don't even want to put that on there, but it's already out there, right? So we just discussing it. I truly believe that's just some hating shit. Niggas is very difficult to disprove or prove this. So he just hoping for some free change. And the nigga says, nah. That Joe probably said, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't getting extorted at all. I see you over there. Nigga won't go to the floor. That's not whack to be a head, and that's the headline for your name. Like, dog, what? And he had no blemishes on his shit as far as that type of weird shit. Yeah, just whole run, 40 years in.
I think the Diddy shit got niggas so nervous, where it's just like, because think about it like this: how many people are getting extorted right now that would never want to hear about? Just because like somebody's like, listen, man, if you don't give me X amount of dollars, I'm gonna say you did some shit like Diddy, and then that's just gonna start with so whatever whole investigation. Niggas would rather not even deal with.
Yeah, but that's not
the investigation.
Because okay, you pay them, then the next week they say it again.
That's a fact. I told you never investigated. I always was that. I was always. So what I'm saying, as far as the Fat Joe shit is, number one, you didn't think this through because nigga, you're his hype man. So what you're saying is, someone's doing all this, and he's hyping him out. Going to the game afterwards, like.
Nigga was in there watching. Lean back. Lean back. Come on. Lean back.
Oh, yo, this is some foul shit is like next level.
Yo, tell him up. That shit landed on Joey Craig. Don't stop, man. I hate that shit. Like, this shit is so funny.
Yo, and it's just like, you can say anything now, and it's like, it's a headline because, like, it's a slow news day. Niggas are gonna be like, oh, you know him. And you go, it's like, notable. How the world. Now, if any of this is true, right, we got whatever weaponry on you. Because it's like, as soon as you're done speaking, not like that, because automatically, I didn't say that. I'm just saying, as soon as you're done testifying to whatever,
how do you say
no, what I'm saying is, when we bring you in as a witness or whatever, you're telling on it. You were arrested for 20 years. You condone all this, you co-sign all this, and so the friend stopped, now you're telling. So you was with this. So as soon as you're testifying, done testifying, or whatever, like, no, it's like, they got dropped you off somewhere, whatever. Same thing with the R. Kelly shit. Niggas that was doing the documentary, and was like, oh yeah, I walked in on him, and a 16-year-old, and I just walked out, I was like, that was a lot. So you sat on this for 20 years?
And wait, look, like, what's crazy is,
and you kept working.
While that was happening, he was right outside the next year. Now, I'm not saying that. All of them we do. Niggas in the team like that. That's what they do. Now that shit, they use that to continue here. He's going down because that takes over more than one thing. Right? That's racketeering, I guess, right? And every more than one thing involved.
And the Diddy shit, like, because every week niggas like, nah, like, no, they're just building up to some new shit. Nah, it's literally every week just more nasty shit they did. So there's no other case, but this is just the nastiest nigga in on earth. In all of humanity, this is the most nasty nigga ever.
It gotta be a worse nigga. So no, it gotta be. It gotta be a worse nigga, Pete. I hope not. That's the thought.
But they don't want it.
I hope so. You gotta, like, his fam. Remember, like, NP, son was catching joints, beating, smoking, and wearing a skin as a uniform. It's the worst nigga for Diddy, man. It's a nigga out there doing this. Yeah, but he still ain't asking for the tickets. Yeah, he ain't asking for the, you know, the nigga doing that to niggas probably somewhere. Oh.
Like,
feel me?
The next year was down.
Like, you feel me? Jeff was a
he was
so, nigga back there, he ain't a demon. Really, this nigga is certain. Nigga, we got that. What I'm saying is this works, and we don't be knowing niggas, like, inclination. Niggas be into this shit and proclivity, and we don't know it, they don't want to say it, because niggas gonna beat him up. The niggas are never getting it. For sure, he ain't got it. He ain't saying for that. Let off in the ice cube, let him just breathe. That's
Wait, that happened?
Yeah, that's what happened. Because what's off in the ice, I'm going to tip.
I thought it was like niggas putting that in the freezer.
I don't know if it's frozen. I'm just saying that makes it funny if it's frozen. You were like, cocksucker? Yeah, frozen. Gosh, Jesus. Damn. Yeah. Like, yeah, straight. How you laugh at it, too? That's the best.
I said devil worshiper.
Don't be a menace with
Take me. He was fucking. That was the first. That was the first one on TV. I think that was the first. I ain't ready to be like Jim. What? He's like, you ever seen on the soap sun? Like, and that's like, and we was rolling, and then we thought, oh, what you mean by that? Like, I would have called the cops right there. Yeah, he gotta go back. Yeah, he's unsafe. He's unfit for human consumption. Gotta go think of all. He can't be around society. But think about it. That was 9/7. Yes, almost 30 years. The first, you know what I mean? Papa Food.
Was that before
That was the first
the jail chief for Adam Beast?
No, Adam Beast was late. Not 2000. I'm telling you, and Oz was funny. That was scary.
Yeah, I was make you like
But
get your life together.
for the first, yes, notable that I, hold on, what is he talking about? That was the first time. That was,
And then the color men on film was
hated it. That was 3 snaps in the Z. Right. You know what's crazy? That nigga was that too. David Allen. Nah, no, he's not. He said it.
I'll look it up.
Like that. Put that in the earth. I saw him. Funny, really funny. He is funny, but I thought he was. Nah, niggas violated. That's a big episode.
I was scrolling through your mans and then dropped another comment, but
he wasn't.
what's his name? He did the show with David Allen Greer. I didn't watch it, but he dropped another comment. But no, the nigga that did the show is he came out when that other one man show. Not cause you said you liked him as a comedian. I'm not trying to make a joke.
Fuck, what you mean?
No, like Gerard Carmichael. He dropped another special.
I like the first thing. Yeah, but when he had on 10, Yo, it's crazy. I didn't realize who he was, right? I've never seen any of that stuff. He said about the whatever shit. So when watching the shit, I can't stand him. Not. Yo, he used to have a different voice on him. Oh, what? Different voice.
Yeah, his voice is very different. Because he did a show with David Allen Greer and
he just like, you know what I mean? He clap like making gay jokes. And you know how niggas clap like the joints be like, yeah. He looked like that.
Yo,
like, even like his physique, boy. Like, hold up, you know what I mean? I can't tell niggas not. Niggas wearing 10, Jordan, making gay jokes. I mean, but them niggas probably wear that too. If you saw somebody shoes, some niggas gonna be on a different planet. They dress especially big.
You've reached the Maryland Service call center. To activate your card or receive account balance and other information, press 1. Enter the last 4 digits of your card number. Enter your PIN. Supplemental bill balance is $6.49. To hear your account balance, press 1. To hear your last 10 transactions, or to
Man, different. They might. Like, them niggas ain't it. No, shit. We're the same. Yep. When they say better to Mars, that's the thing they talk about. Now, for real talk, though, how many niggas is there? Niggas, it's only like 15 grand. No, it's 2,000. We don't have access. They usually wear those. Yeah, you gotta have some type of probably. You probably gotta have some type of card to buy the shit. You got a membership. Yeah, that's the union, my nigga. You get a check. Okay, that's the secret handshake. You got a badge to get in the spot. You're not allowed to shop in there. If I go to this spot, they're like, come out the fuck out of They gonna try to violate back. They gonna fuck out of here. Try to make like they were trying to violate me. Like trying to get my stick outside the shop. Yeah. But she was fun. Yeah. I feel like there's only so many brands, nigga. Like, man, they want to put problems. Like, oh, sorry, like, how you feel? Nah, what kind of women just like you? No. Fun? Yeah, it's good. I fuck with all ladies of all time. The ones that ladies born that way. Biological. The only lady. Pretty much. Ladies. Ain't no pretty much. Ladies. Don't use them. No, you said ladies. You said pretty much. No, you said ladies. I did. I said ladies. I was politically correct. There's a nigga like, hold on. Because Mom was like, oh, but you gotta be specific. I'm like, nah, by saying ladies is specific. You said pretty much. What I'm saying is that I was agreeing with you. No, it doesn't. Ladies in that. I'm pretty much it's 2 hours in the room. There. Nah, we're not doing that. But R. Kelly OD'd, I think, or something. I did. R. Kelly OD'd? Yeah, they say you OD'd in jail. Oh. I thought you said like... about it. No, I thought you were doing like the slang term. I was like, yeah. Oh, he definitely OD'd, yes. Yeah, but now... He overdid it, yes. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Overdid. I always think OD is overdose. But even the street term, like, nah, I think OD. Not overdid, that's exactly what it means. You didn't know that, nigga. You thought it was overdose. You think it was overdue? No, it's never overdue. Like, in the slang term, you overdid it. Yeah. Nah, I did. Overdose. But somebody says he's OD? Yeah. Overdose. We still know. I know it. Yeah, I thought it was when you doing drugs. Yeah. He's I know. He those assets and singing. Yeah. But I thought that was the word. I thought we just I still thought it was overdose. Yeah, I didn't. These niggas be fake smart. I'm gonna be on rib. But someone's reading this saying, if I said the truth, I thought it was overdose. So I'm saying this. Overdid it is wild, brilliant. It is better. I've never heard that used. Overdid. That's fine. I didn't think that. I didn't think that. University knows it. No. In the term that mostly. Yeah. Oh, the nigga OD. Yeah. That's still. Like he had the OD cake, the video. Overdose cake. I thought it was overdose. I still thought it was overdose. Nigga, it's like you a real nigga, man. Yeah, I'm a real nigga. But just because niggas don't. But he's supposed to be the nuance nigga, and he's not taking that road. No. This nigga, it's just one thing that. The joke, he's a baller. The wild time he must be nuanced. He's playing post out. But he was up there wilding that time. Post out. When that was the one time he was doing an episode. But nah, I should have killed the whole marriage to art. What the chick was? Overdid it? Nigga, I mean, this is also said. So, I mean, you give everybody $100. Doubling down. Oh, I was about to say, there's no one. Look, you about to flip on me. Because this nigga should have you might be in a tie with a ball in a second. So why flip the ball? Y'all niggas laugh in a second. I mean, you are smart. Y'all don't give my son enough credit. He's smart. He's smart. Okay. You take that as a slight. I don't. But you shouldn't. I don't. He's younger than you, right? So they got more advanced ways to learn. And the weed, I feel like you smoking bad weed when you was this age. No, I wasn't smoking weed. No, smoking weed is a bad weed stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. He had the bad weed. Yes, and he's been smoking weed. You smoking Philly blunt. You've been smoking blunt. What no, Philly smoking blunt. Like that nigga was just trying to understand algebra, like algebraic equations are needed in everyday life. I right? I get very sad
about to be here at 4, and I really don't want him around on our first meetup, especially. I want us to be able to vibe naturally with time and not feeling rushed.
A lot of people feel like I was doing algebra on a day-to-day basis because there's like real life applications to live in certain jobs in certain fields. What I'm saying is for me, I don't ever use algebra. I've never learned it. If you're an engineer, yes, you're using algebra every day, but what average nigga who's not an engineer is just doing algebra? Like algebraic equations you can use for everything to find out anything in mathematics. And I don't believe so. I don't believe in geometry. Even geometry, I don't feel that way about geometry. Either way, geometry is the simple mathematics is stuff you get the math technique. I mean, algebra is pretty close to simple math. Niggas don't have like phones. I don't know algebra. To just look shit. Algebra is like x5 plus 5 times x equals a. Showing that exactly the x is 2. Yeah, but nigga, why do we have to write 5 times x? Yeah. Why not write 5 times? So it's solve for x. So that's what I'm talking about. Simple math. So simple multiplication. Don't put no extra shit on. That one might be too simple, don't know. Yeah, that's too simple because there'll be some shit where it's like parenthesis x times 2 other parenthesis divided by 3 equals. Like, why? Where you mad? Atlanta, Georgia. Darnell gave us a choice between mud baths and Atlanta. So $10 sit up right now. $10 nigga. Nah. So you're smart. Just fuck up, please. Because they can say, nah, this thing about dumb shit. Don't say that. Then you can like figure out like time. But that's why. Yeah, I'll never use time in my life. Unnecessary. I'm not finding out what people is. They gonna say it. Yeah. They about to say this shit. Super Bowl 71. They gonna say it very soon. What's crazy, you know, school was created with induction, right? Cool. And the only reason why school was created is to take more school. Yeah. So you follow the rules, you don't question nothing. Get you to follow the law from birth. Yeah. To be disillusioned by authority. Yeah. Right? To have to, don't question nothing. B.O.B. and show up one time. To be bad, obedient, and agreeable. Yeah. Fuck out of here. Niggas don't need it. That's why they don't teach you financial, anything financial is cool. So they want you to have that they should teach you. Yeah. But I think they should show. They want you enough to stay where you're at. No, they can't. They will lose. They will lose out. And the school system was created by Carnegie. Dale Carnegie was one of the biggest. And the entrepreneurial spirit is too strong nowadays. So helping that also along, they're going to have nobody to tell. And the rise of homeschooling activities. Yo, you know, can work for certain. That's actually bad. Like, man, niggas need social interaction. People homeschooling their kids is actually pretty terrible. Like, you can't think about it. If you want your kid to think pretty, the school is not the place for it. Like we saying just now, to adhere to authority. To adhere to authority, no question. That's not critical thinking. That's not critical thinking. So it's like, if we want our kids to think, to actually think, school isn't the container for that. As a parent, if you travel the world with your kid with a bunch of life shit and you teach your kid life skills, those things are way more important than Johnny had 2 apples. I said the bitch had 7 apples. I mean, apples. I think that. But they get us by saying, kids need social. We have family structure. There's all kinds of organizations. Something they need outside. Okay, so they need to know how to have a friend group. They need to know how to accept karate. That's why I need to know. So that's it. They need to know how to be a student. These actually really good for people. They need to know how to accept people with disabilities and stuff. They need to know all that. And I think when you only get martial arts, don't teach them. No. Yes, it does. It's such a small thing. No, it's not. Yo. Niggas don't realize this, but Muslims played a very crucial role in school, and they eliminated them. And niggas are weird now. They eliminated. No. They tamp down. They tamp down a lot, and like niggas end up being weird. I don't think the bullies is why they. No, this thing is bullies is necessary too, though.
No, because the thing is,
to an extent, you need to
like, school,
not
and
because
because,
hold on, let me clear that up. Expound. Not that you need your kids. If my kids are supposed to do right, they need to visualize and see it. So I need a representation of them to see what it's like. They need to see other kids being bullied. I think they do need to have it in their own to run into high position, right?
Maybe it's the word I'm having a problem with. Is it bullying or just conflict?
I don't think just conflict.
bullying.
I think
talking
conflict is necessary
specifically
too.
bullying.
Well, why should it be bullying? I feel like niggas need it. I feel like some people need to know, not even just need to feel it on their own. You need to visually experience a bullying.
School is tell me what. School is a microcosm of like society, right? So we are all just big kids. Like all the shit that you think you're growing out of is just evolved bullshit that you dealt with in school. All the issues dealt with in school just evolved, but people are having the same arguments and the same whatever. You think we're getting older, but we're just big kids. Like sometimes I look at my children and I'm like, oh, who made me responsible for human beings? You know what I mean? So, this nigga biting is crazy. So, the thing about school is, it teaches you to navigate real social situations that you're going to grow up into, because even though you eliminate bullies in school, they exist in real life.
You're into a bully of a adult?
No, not like a traditional bully, someone walking down the halls and like I mean bullies in terms of people that are going to impose themselves on you or talk to you a certain way or whatever it is. Those people exist. The guy, no, what I'm saying, the guy at your job, your boss, could be a bully.
I'm thinking when you're in the deli, right? Both ordering the same shit, nigga, yell it out. Pause. I was there before you. I'm gonna play myself.
Exactly. Yeah, but
the resolution is, I was here before you. I'm not telling you. Put your hand down on the line. I think my son was home, right? Right. Bullying is what that big nigga did last week to the USPS woman, right? We was all here discussing it. Nigga ended up stabbing him, died or whatever. Yeah, son, right? Yeah. It's three more some stories. The eyewitnesses say, you might have been right. The nigga walked right in the store, bumped him, yep, and then spit on him when he turned, when he says, yeah, why him? Because of what he wants. No,
the other way around.
Oh. Homo nigga targeted son with a USPS worker. Yes. Okay. USPS worker sitting there waiting for his son. Okay. The big homie came through, bumped the shoulder bump. He go with him, and then immediately Rita was spit in the face. All right. Something's going on there. There's 10 other niggas in the deli. Why you picking them? And so, and that's some other niggas. Right. That's crazy. Nah,
before you get into that, my thing is like school is
bullying, right?
There are going to be people who are unreasonable and who are basically just bullies. Because of their job or their position or they feel untouchable. Like for instance, cops can be bullied. Right. It's not just conflict. Right. This person is unreasonable because he has a certain degree of power over you. And it's not always bullies in school was like this guy might be bigger than you. So he's going to be a bully. Bullying in real life isn't necessarily like someone's like stat fixing someone's job, someone's position, any type of. I'm not just talking microaggression. I'm just saying any type of like disparity in power. That person is in a position to be a bully, right?
Yeah.
Now, you being in school and being able to navigate these situations, right, is a very important part of like how you're going to be able to engage socially when you become an adult.
Some was bullying shortly in school. He was a bully. That wasn't simply conflict. Conflict could be something, okay, when they threw the glass bottle on her foot, that could be looked at as conflict. Or bullying. That was extreme. But bullying is incessant, constant from that point. Mistreatment because of the power dynamic. So that's the word I was waiting to get.
Conflict was when she came in late. Now we have an issue. Now we're discussing it. Now, as soon as the person that you're putting you down, I don't give a fuck to the. Now you're bullying this person. Now I'm not trying to solve the problem because you myself.
We don't have the same power or the same liberties. I can't speak the way you speak to them. Right. So you're a bully. You're using your power and bullying yourself. And so this is why I guess I think a little bit. Reg, you'll spit, my nigga. I think he's gonna try to touch you. I think a little bit differently in terms of school because there's no power dynamic per se.
Yes, there are.
There is. I agree. I thought it's great.
One kid is bigger than the other kid. That's what I'm saying.
Extra mustard, please.
I seen them little bullies. Bully the big. I was about to say. Yeah, happens all the time. Little show. Where's the power dynamic? The power is you're a nerd or you're a perv or you're a pawn, and he's not. He's a jock, he's a cool kid, or you know his brothers got a gun on him, or shit like that.
Or he could be simply willing to fight, and you're not.
Yeah, just a bitch ass nigga.
There you go.
He's not. That's my nigga. Remember,
dramatic.
When you were 7, if a nigga was 10, you kind of like, oh, you years older than him. Like you was the man for fighting. There was a power dynamic simply in the age. It didn't have to be physically schools towering over the other. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I agree there's a power. Right. I guess if you call that a power dynamic, what I'm saying is I don't mind the elimination of that where it comes to school. Because as adults, Red, you said we all grew up with big kids. I disagree with that because we mature. We're not big kids, we're adults.
Some people are mature.
The average person stops hip hop.
But niggas don't want to battle you no more. You're the police. I'm telling you what,
Niggas passed up. I don't even know how to
history.
You just killed somebody online.
But the nigga that killed is different, crazy.
Nigga, bang out online. That's physical maturity.
Because they were bullied.
It's right there. It's the next sentence. However, mental and emotional maturity continue developing throughout life. Right there. So we never stop.
You're the police.
I'm saying,
And I'm saying, they do it to perfection. You're a police. You're going to be a cop. Toronto. Drake is the lead detective? Oh, I'm going to cut the freeze off. And I'm not see it get first or it or whatever. I mean, what I'm saying is learning Toronto on the cover. I'm telling you, Drake, we got you on deck. Give you the hear this, nigga. Give you the hear this. You can see it now. Toronto on the cover. Special, right? You there. Like, you should have started sweating. Yeah. Yo, I'm flying hell. I was straight, man. I used to do that. It was crazy. It was something I said. It was something you said when it was like, yo, $207 million. Like, it's like my word. Nobody knows like that. You said something like that. I didn't even know that. I'm like, wait, no, because I was tired. It's like, first rap battle also in history. Some hip hop. Please. I'll tell you what, Greg. There is one. There is one. I don't know. It's Derek. No. Like that. Nigga lied. Derek. Hey, yo, he fell asleep. I said, hands in his pocket. Yo, man. About the bullying thing, I think that really comes down to self-confidence too. It's not interacting with a bully that helps you overcome the bully.
because you could still be a bitch ass nigga. Get bullied in elementary school, bullied in middle school, bullied in high school, and bullied in adult life. So your example is wrong. There's no way you make it to an adult and you allow people to talk to you. I was mad as hell.
Bro, again.
But let this nigga say that loud shit like, what the fuck? Outside.
I thought of brother being dead, you gotta think of like being a child, being a child.
I understand, but even with that being dead, if I'm allowing somebody to talk straight, I don't give a fuck about this job more than I give a fuck about my dignity.
When you say I don't give a fuck, when you give a fuck about, when you give a fuck about your child, when you give a fuck about your child, that's it.
But here's the real life example. I had a static at one of my old jobs. Supervisor called me on the office. He said all the shit he's gonna say to me, a bunch of bullshit. And don't have the real story in the presence of what was happening. So to say what I'm about to say to this nigga, the nigga said he got up and was walking out. I'm like, hold on. He said, the boss. Like, I don't have to explain myself. I said, well, one thing is, I'm a man just like you. Before you have a title, before I have a title, we are men. If I gave you the respect and I heard you right, you're going to give me the respect and yeah. Point blank period.
Oh, you about to move that to point?
No, because it's fair. Either you're firing me or you're not firing me. But we're pretty good.
Sorry, but it is. It could be said.
Just no, I'm the outside. But you're not about to talk to whatever you think you're going to because you feel like
you could do that from a position of I have other options. I could go out here and it out. Oh,
yeah, it's true. You still,
if a person like your child is sick and you have no other options, no, you're going to like deal with shit that you would normally not deal with. But from everybody, different scenarios.
What's this?
He was a half.
That nigga's in his room. His uncle drunk. He was trying to apologize for something earlier. The nigga like, alright, I'm glad, nigga. Yo, why is not playing that voice though? You gotta hear the nigga in the background. He's like, alright, he should have felt. I'm a fucking child, my nigga. I can't watch it. I'm tearing up. Damn. You doing it? Moving this air like this.
That's disrespectful. Whenever you're apologizing for it, can't be that bad.
Walk outside and get you apologize. Yo, should be good already. I'm glad, man. I'm sorry. Yo, man.
But for one, what I was saying was like, at the end of the day, people go through in person, and like you can't listen to anything.
And so everybody in the room, any of y'all been bullied as a child? When I was in elementary school, two kids actually tried to go through.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, when I was a freshman in high school, there was a whole thing.
I don't know if it's bullying because I guess bullying has to be a sustained period of time, right? Yeah. Oh, no. More than once. Yeah, it was a couple of weeks. Niggas had chased me. I was tired of it. I turned around like, what's up?
There was a whole freshman thing, like with seniors, like for like a week when I like got to high school, and I was like,
no, that's
that didn't happen.
That is enough. That's never doing it.
None of that happened.
No. I'm like, what in the fuck? Yo, but you ain't leave right there, huh? You say anybody was rapping?
I didn't know.
You didn't say that?
I said in college, everybody was rapping. Yeah.
Hey, well, you think you were right? You were a better writer. I was writing bars.
Terrible.
Hey, you put up this nigga trying to play you, man. It's not that cool. I heard that thing. You've been trying to bring that up. Always gonna bring it back. It's just literally something. Okay, yo, listen. I'm not saying. And you said, I was like, yo, I really got right. Like, I was better than that, right?
I said, no.
Yes, no. I'm just impressed by it. And I want to hear the bars. You're resting. trying to have this thing frame down the whole studio. Yeah, we got to buy this thing. We got to do that. Chief Inspector Bill. I don't know. Because I'm not, because you don't seem like somebody that writes bars. I need to know. Was it like violent bars? Was it like, none of it was about sex? So it was like Tribe Called Quest, they
No, it
kind of
was about ice makers and other hookers.
He's like Larry Q before Larry Q. He's like West Side Gun. What you was doing before? Nah, so peanut butter and cherry.
The story was so goddamn. Peanut butter. They definitely out peanut butter and cherry. And the first one was good. Yeah, I definitely could have. When everybody was like rapping and shit like that, I wasn't great at it at all. And one of the reasons I was originally a fan of Dame Dash and Biggs was because those guys were involved in hip hop, but they weren't necessarily rapping.
You had a three team. But how you know, so you attempted at least? That's how you know that.
No, there was an attempt. Oh, there was an attempt, and it wasn't great.
Did we hear the first line?
Nah. But that's why I was hyped when I originally met Biggs and everything.
If you personally know Ray, and you would happen to have recorded this call, did they do some money for you? If you can provide it, please.
Yo, they was about to hustle the fuck out of you. Nah, I got some
I just feel like you respect rap. Right? Like, he does, but I feel like, I mean, you don't necessarily like the lyrics I like. I feel like he has some type of fun. To be honest, I thought I could. I'm sorry, that wasn't so nice. You know, crazy. I think that was like better.
No. Which is bad, but not better than this.
Yeah, no, you can't tell us. So, like, I feel it now. I'm like, oh, not. That's not. Dude, like, I don't have it like that. I can't do that. Because it wasn't memorable. No, like, if you put the song on, I could probably rap the entire set. No, I can also rap at first. Very memorable.
And nigga, he's the only person that can continue to rap about coke and just make it still fire. The only person that can do that. Now, everyone's not doing that.
Every battle rapper can do that.
Nah, all the shit and make it a good song.
Jada, drugs, you talk about drugs. That's very good. He's selling coke. Rap about drugs. Also, hold on.
The way he raps specifically about cocaine.
I just want to make sure we get this out in the YouTube before we need the Patreon. That complex in New York, it's just fucking insane. I did not have J-Dub. They have J-Dub in the top 16. They have Fast 30. What is this, all time? New York rap practice.
Wait.
It doesn't matter if it's...
Are there even 16 New York?
If there's a rap list, from USA ever, can't make it as 5. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's the criteria. We're talking about lyrics, right? The best rapping, but they're not talking about lyrics. Hold on, it should be number 1 though. Rapping, Ice Spice should be number 1. Yeah, I know. That's what they're talking about though. But hold on. If we're saying rap. If you say basketball player, you have to say who's the best overall basketball player. Yeah, who has those rings? That's no, right? So who's the best ice skater? It shouldn't be who's on the best team, who's the fastest, who is the best overall encompassing, right? Yeah. So we can't talk about strictly.
For the first time with your kids there, it wouldn't be a problem, but you have to micromanage other people besides focusing on meeting somebody for the first time.
Who got the most album sales? Or who dresses better? Pause. That's what these niggas is basing some of this shit off of. They're into like the look of people and things like that. Chuck D cannot make the list. What? Chuck D can't make the list. It's not just about bars.
It's like
impact. That's impact.
Right. I would disagree with
influence. That's how that list is. That's cool. Chuck D impact. Cool.
That's what that list
name
is.
something Chuck D said. So if you can't, then